Hey guys, welcome back to Kamora's Kitchen. As you can see, we're videoing at a little different angle today, but we're moving next weekend and the rest of the house is getting packed up. That also means this will be the last time you see this lovely little kitchen, but we're gonna make a video anyway, so let's get started. Today we're going to be making dried fruit rations, which really in this case is just dried apples. You can use other fruits as well, but apples are what I have, so that's what I'm going to use. As you can see, I've already sliced up some here that I have in a bowl. If you're going to be doing a lot that are going to be sitting for a while, you want to soak them in some water and lemon juice to prevent browning, and then just drain them and pat them dry before you're ready to start baking them. That's what I've done with these here. But I am going to show you just how to slice up the apple. You can use a mandolin, which would produce very thin slices, which is ideal, but you can also just use a knife. Now you don't have to peel the apple if you don't want, and you do want to make the slices as thin as possible. They're not going to be perfect, and that's okay, but the thicker they are, the longer they'll take to bake. Once you have your apple all sliced up, you can either leave them whole and you'll have a nice star pattern in the center from where the seeds were, or you can core them. Now I'm just using this little jar because it has the right size opening to punch a hole basically in the center of the apple. Takes a little force, but that's totally worth it. If you have a melon baller or an apple corer, you can always do this process before you cut the apple, and that will make it easier too. Now if you have any brown or bruised spots on your apple slices, you can go ahead and cut those out now too. You can also do it before you cut the apple, but you waste less fruit if you do it when they're already sliced. So you're just going to do that for all your slices, place them in a bowl. Alright, once your apples are all sliced and cored, if that's what you wanted to do with them, you have a couple options. You're going to need a baking sheet regardless, but you can either spray it with some cooking spray, you can line it with parchment paper, or you can use a non-stick silicone mat. I'm actually going to use a cast iron grill pan because the raised edges will help air circulate around the apple slices. I'm still going to flip these over about halfway through to promote more air circulation and help the drying process. You want to preheat your oven at this point to about 200 to 250 degrees. Once you have all your apple slices arranged on the baking sheet, you can choose to sprinkle them with some cinnamon and sugar or nutmeg. Even apple pie spice would be really delicious. I'm going to leave mine plain for right now and pop them in the oven for about an hour. Then I'm going to flip them over and cook them for another hour and then check them for crispiness. Alright, it's been about 2 hours and our apple slices are done. You can see some of them have browned more than others, but they're all nice and crunchy, which is exactly how you want them. I did flip them after the first hour, and in the second hour, these took the full 60 minutes, but you might want to start checking them after about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how thinly you slice them. They might be ready sooner. Since they're nice and dry, you want to store them in an airtight container, and they'll keep for about a week or so, but they're delicious. I doubt they'll last that long. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's show, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you never miss another recipe. We'll see you next time in Kamora's Kitchen.